Welcome, you guys. This is Eric Vine. How are you guys doing? There's a lot of echo up in this room. I'm trying to see how my voice sounds. Sounds very deep, like very white. Kind of like that a little bit. Get the resotone of my voice. The resotone of my voice. This is another video for the Family Cash Machine, and we're really revving up now to get ready to launch some major courses. These courses, we launched them once, we have them up, but we wanted to give you more value in the beginning of the courses, which is the Phoenix course, where we're going to actually walk you guys through all the things that this industry can solve in the world as far as blockchain technology and how it's going to change the dynamics of a lot of things around the world. Bitcoin, which is a whole different frequency and system of currency that has been introduced to the world that gives more freedom to people around the world to send money and to be able to receive money without these jacked up fees and without going through banks and asking and answering 1,000 questions on who you are and why you're sending money to your mother or your sister and what's their relationship with you and what's your occupation and all these other questions that they ask you when you're trying to send money. It's becoming pretty ridiculous. And it's not because of money laundering, which is what they'll tell you. It's mainly because of invasion of your privacy. So the individuals who created or Bitcoin, cryptocurrency, had in mind to give the people a sense of privacy and to give them a sense of freedom in transacting without going through a third party. And so we found it relevant as a group of people on the Family Cash Machine to help educate the world about money, cryptocurrency, and the global economics. Now, I want to ask this question to you guys. What is the relevancy of Bitcoin today? What is the relevancy of Bitcoin today? Like, what does it matter? Why does it matter? And one of the things I'm going to say why it matters is because there's never been a time in the world that every single currency in the world is about to collapse simultaneously. There's never been a time in the world that the people created a currency that is disconnected from governments, disconnected from interest rates, disconnected from central banks, disconnected in a sense that it gives the people the freedom not only to transact, but through pure market exchange creates value. So, it's a wonderful day. It's a wonderful day. It's a huge disruption about to happen. And my assignment is to help as many people as I can to understand what's happening so they don't get left behind. But at the end of the day, a lot of people will be left behind. A lot of people will be standing there and waiting to see how this is going to translate in the global economy. Every day I run into people to tell me that Bitcoin is not money. It's not really money. It's not really money. But I pay for plane tickets with Bitcoin. I've stayed in hotels with Bitcoin. Hotel.com accepts Bitcoin. And there is Expedia accepts Bitcoin. But even if they don't accept Bitcoin, I make it my job sometimes to walk in stores and say, hey, you accept Bitcoin? And they say no. And then I pull out this Visa card that I've transferred Bitcoins onto and now made them US capital. And I swipe the card and I say, you accept Bitcoin now. And they say, how'd you do that? Well, I use the medium of exchange. It's the same thing with your credit cards. When you use a credit card, you're not using cash. You're using a medium that represents the value that you have in the bank. So you're not really using cash when you use your MasterCard or your Visa or your Capital One or Discovery or Barclays. You're not using cash. You're using something that represents the value that you have somewhere else. But nevertheless, you're able to do and transact and move and buy and do the things you need to do. And that's the same thing with Bitcoin. I'm able to use the value of Bitcoin and transact and exchange and buy the things that I need to buy and keep it moving. Now, I wanted to ask a question. What does Bitcoin have to do with Black people? How does Bitcoin and Black people around the world, Latino Africans, African Latino, African Americans, Africans from Africa, Africans in Australia, Africans in Europe, how does Bitcoin translate to them? How does Bitcoin have anything to do with our sojourn all over the world and our, journey through the slave trade, which has displaced us all over the world? How does that translate? Well, Bitcoin allows us to network with one another without going through any of the medium of exchanges, without going through any of the banks or financial institutions that for years have used racism to discriminate against us in economics. So for the first time ever in the world, we can engage in finance, we can engage in business and not have our skin be used as a vehicle to discriminate us. And to me, that's a wonderful thing. And this is why we want to train and teach as many people as we can. We want to train people to understand money because money is not being taught in schools. The thing that regulates your everyday life, the thing that transcends religion, transcends race, transcends nationality, money. It's not being taught in schools. They don't teach you in economics or finance how the Federal Reserve actually creates the flow of money in this country, which if you found out, it would look like a Ponzi scheme. That's how they create transactions. They create transactions or they create money and the flow of money on debt. So again, what we're doing is getting you guys in a position not only to learn this, but to make money on this. Knowledge means nothing if you can't monetize it, to me. You can have all the knowledge in the world, but if you don't have a home or a car or clothes or the capability of taking care of your wife and your kids, it doesn't mean anything. So we're teaching you guys not just about money, but how to monetize this information. And we're not just teaching you Bitcoin, but we're teaching you how you can accumulate wealth. So this is the information and knowledge that's not being taught around the world. Again, Family Cash Machine, we will be launching this real soon. I just read an article, and that France now, as you guys know anything about France, they're in a major uproar right now. There's a huge, momentous revolution going on in France. They're calling it the Yellow Jacket or something protest, Yellow Vest protest. So now the schools are talking about they're going to incorporate a class on Bitcoins. Wow. America is still fighting Bitcoin. We're still fighting this technology. I just read also last week, China is getting ready to launch a massive cryptocurrency that's going to be connected to their main yuan, that's also going to be backed by, I think, over 200,000 tons of gold. So that could actually dethrone the American dollar. And many of us, African Americans or Africans around the world, wherever you're at, have never seen a time that our dollar, the US dollar, was not the dominant dollar in the world. I don't care if you're in the Virgin Islands, I don't care if you're in Asia, I don't care where you're at as an African around the world. You've never seen a time that the US dollar was not the dominant currency in the world. Well, you're getting ready to see that now, what the world looks like. And this is why America is fighting it so much. But this could be utilized and capitalized on by indigenous people around the world to come together, not just with Bitcoin, but other cryptocurrencies, to network with one another and to engage in business with one another without everybody in our business or without anyone there to detract us or distract us or to keep us from networking with one another. This is a very powerful time to live in, and this is the awakening. This is the time that people talked about, that people will come together, there'll be a change, there'll be, a huge awakening, and that's the day we're living in right now. And so I want you guys to come aboard. Give me a few more days. I'm working with this company, the Family Cash Machine, and they will be launching this huge, massive product that's going to educate people and also going to share the revenue with every student in the class. There is no monthly. Once you purchase the classes, you own the classes, and it's going to share the revenue with everybody in the company. A total new concept that none of these greedy multi-corporations have ever incorporated in their structure. And this is all called decentralized. We're going to decentralize the payment system and make it to where everybody around the world could engage in the profits that's generated from the company that you're helping to create the income. Wow, amazing. So again, you guys, I'm excited. It's a new day. This is Eric Bond. We're talking about educating people around the world about money and putting people in positions to actually capitalize off of this huge exchange of wealth that's going down right now as money is being disrupted with digital currencies. And it's all about, are you going to be involved in a centralized or a decentralized token? And we're going to teach you guys how to be involved in a decentralized token and maintain your freedom. So with that, we're going to go ahead and sign out. You guys have a great, great day, and I'll see you guys tomorrow. We're going to start doing these videos every day. So I need you guys to like and subscribe to this channel so you'll get the notices every time we come out. And I need you guys to hit the link underneath there and allow us to capture your email, because they can take my page down at any time, because they're not going to like me educating you guys about money, because they don't teach this in colleges. They don't teach what we're going to teach in high schools. And so I need to be able to recontact you, and you need to be able to stay in contact with me, and don't allow them to do away with my page, and then you guys are cut off from this information. So with that, you guys, I'm going to go ahead and sign out. This is Eric Bond. Peace.